Yeah. Hey everyone, it's Amy Sherman and John Gonzalez from MLive, and we are getting ready to do another fast food challenge in honor of National Eat a Hoagie Day, which is happening on Thursday this week. John, we've got quite an array of delicious subs and hoagies here from various fast food chains across the Grand Rapids area, right?
Yeah, we certainly do, and a lot of them I have had, some of them I have not, so I'm looking forward to trying some for the first time.
Yeah, me too. Now I'm gonna say gonna be hard pressed to guess that these are gonna compare with our picks for Michigan's best sub sandwich, including our #1 winner, Alchemo's Market in Dearborn. We love you guys down there. You truly have the best sub in Michigan. But we'll see how these compare, and at least compare to each other for National Eat a Hoagie Day.
Yeah, we know a lot of people are out there doing the national change, and that's fine. You know, of course, we recommend going to a mom and pop, locally independent Michigan restaurant, but sometimes, you know, you just gotta
get a sub on the road.
Yes,
so
exactly.
Here we're going to tell you which ones we like and what we like about them. We're going to have our ranking of these 8 subs up on MLive.com a little bit later, so you can check that out and see where they fall in our rankings. So let's get started. Our first one here is Firehouse Sub, and I think you picked this one up, right?
I did pick this one up. I love Firehouse. They have an Italian. I've been there several times. I love their hook and ladder, which is a good sub, but this is the Italian.
Okay.
And it's fully loaded.
All right, and what does fully loaded mean?
It means it has everything, including like a deli mustard, tomato, lettuce, onion, and a little mayo as well. So.
It's got a little hint of sweetness from some of the toppings. The bread too, I think, is a little sweet. It seems like they must bake the bread there.
They do bake it in-house, yeah.
Okay. Lots of meat.
Meaty. I like the Italian dressing as well. So.
I'm a fan of Italian dressing. All right, Firehouse Sub. There we go. All right, number 2. This one is from our friends at Jersey Mike's.
Ah, yes. Fantastic place.
We met these guys last year, one of the managers, right? She was a sweetheart.
She was great.
Okay, so Jersey Mike's, they promote themselves as an East Coast style sub. Looks like pretty good meat ratio.
We know they make their bread in-house.
They make their bread in-house, and they do slice their meat to order for every sub when you come in, like not ahead of time, which is nice.
And they also serve it Mike's way, which is with, you know, red vinegar, salt and pepper, the special seasoning, lettuce, tomato, and onions. It's pretty good.
That has got nice acidity, which is important to me because it balances out the breadiness and the meatiness, and that red vinegar and the oil. Yeah, that's a nice little sub.
Another thing I'm not crazy about, maybe you like it better, is the little crumbs, cornmeal thing.
Cornmeal.
At the bottom of the sub.
It's called texture, John. Texture.
It gets all over your hands though, and you're like...
Oh, and the meat actually, that's actually a pretty decent lunch meat. It's got a little hint of garlic to it. That's a pretty decent sub. Okay, next. This is from our friends at Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's, freaky fast.
I'm not gonna lie, that's what I was gonna say. Is I went to 4 different places. Some places I waited quite a while. They were, you know, baking the bread, or I couldn't even ask, do you bake your bread fresh? And they handed me the sub. It is freaky fast.
One place I went to didn't even acknowledge me for a while, and then they were on the phone taking orders. And I'm like, come on, seriously?
Okay,
Sorry.
Jimmy John's, I can already say, I'm not sure about the lettuce all packed into the one side. It looks like they put it in the bottom of the bun. So it looks like one whole bite is gonna just be lettuce, and then all the meat is over on the other side. So this is not a good distribution visually.
And this is their Italian, or what is this?
This is the, I think they call it the Vito, which I guess is Italian.
All right.
Now they did have these hot peppers right here. And I'm a fan of hot peppers, so those look kind of interesting. But again, they're not distributed throughout the sandwich. Don't even get any.
I didn't get one on my bite. I had to pull it out. A little dry for me. I like it a little moist.
The peppers are good. Pepper is a little hot.
Oh yeah, I like the peppers.
Okay.
Good.
Jimmy John's. Hold on. Gotta refresh.
Gatorade. Good for it. I'm going with water in a coffee cup.
Okay, next. This one here is from Potbelly. Now, I've never been to Potbelly.
I've been there a couple times.
And this is a chain that's kind of growing in popularity throughout Michigan. I know that. It looks like they toasted their...
They do.
Is this a toasted sub?
It also has the peppers that you love. The
Giardiniera?
The Giardiniera peppers, yeah.
The bread is chewy. Sorry, I'm talking with my mouth full, everybody. Love the giardiniera, but it's a pretty mild giardiniera.
It is not hot at all.
I'm not really tasting the meat on that sub.
On my bite, I got a lot of the meat, which is really good.
Well, now I'm getting a little
none
bit
of the
of
other
that.
ingredients, though, really stick out.
It's a nice chewy bread, and giardiniera, if you put giardiniera on anything, it's delicious. Ask my friend Bruno up at Ralph's Italian Deli.
In Ishpeming. Is that 4 down?
Okay, that's 4. So we've done 4. We've got 4 more to go for National Eat a Hoagie Day. This is the most popular sub chain in America, I would argue, Subway.
Subway, sure.
It's the one that I went to is located right below our MLive office here downtown Grand Rapids, and it was by far the busiest sub shop I went to all morning.
But they're quick though.
They were quick, but there were still 20 people in line. It was crazy busy.
Okay.
I do appreciate that you get to just stand there and pick everything out what you want. So this is the spicy Italian.
Spicy Italian, nice.
There's a lot of meat on that.
There's a lot of meat on that.
This is the white bread. They do have several selections of bread if you'd like. No giardiniera there, unfortunately, but they do have banana peppers and jalapenos, which is always nice. And they have the oil and vinegar, which again is key.
I like black olives. I do.
That's why I got them on every sandwich.
It really helps, gives a little different flavor.
The oil and vinegar, nice acidity again.
I can use a little bit more. I do like it like a little moist, so.
There is something about a Subway sub you know instantly as a Subway sub.
Yeah.
It has this very distinct, almost chemically taste to it.
You know, the pepperoni's a nice touch, so.
It's one of the greatest of the meats.
Yeah.
Okay. This one is Blimpie. So Blimpie, I learned, Blimpie's a pretty big chain down in Detroit, and I grew up eating these, but they slice all, look at that, that's a nice looking sandwich. They slice all of their meat fresh for every sub that you order, so you do have to wait a minute while they slice the meat. They bake the bread in-house, they slice all the vegetables fresh in-house, which is pretty impressive. And this is the Italian.
Looks like you got some banana peppers on this too, which is a good thing.
There's a lot of meat on that. And that has an Italian dressing on it.
Pickles.
That bread is nice. It's soft, but has a little bit of a chew to it. Nice acidity with all the pickles and the banana peppers.
Do you like a really crusty bread, or do you like a soft bread like this?
I don't want to rip the roof of my mouth up.
Right.
Right? You gotta have some give to it. That's nice.
I like that.
Okay, next.
I believe.
This is truly fast food. I think this is Arby's.
Arby's. We got
Because they got the meats.
Yes.
And it looks like they kind of do. I've never had a sub from them.
Never. This is their Italian, and I guess they're really popular. We didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. I mean, don't you just go there for the yummy roast beef with mercy sauce? I'm totally kidding. Someday I'll tell y'all how they make that beef.
It's not bad. I'm gonna have a second bite actually.
That bread's pretty soft.
It is.
It's pretty squishy. Not terrible.
No. The server recommended the spicy 3 pepper sauce to go with it.
See, and I would recommend the horsey, but there you go.
Right.
Okay, and our last sub for National Eat a Hoagie Day and our fast food sub test off here at MLive. This one is from Penn Station. This is another one that's the East Coast style sub, and this was one that took a little time to get because the bread comes in par baked and then they run it through the oven kind of quickly, so you have to wait for that. All right, here we go. Nice spices on that one. Kind of Italian-y. Oregano. Lots of meat.
Very Italian.
There's a lot of meat on that one. That's pretty good. Bread has a tiny bit of crust to it.
It's so it's like white, really white though, which is okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
But there's no color.
There's no color at all. Yeah.
Not bad though.
But good.
The meat is pretty good. So there you have it. Our 8 fast food subs that we tried just for you for National Eat a Hoagie Day. Head on over to MLive.com if you want to see our ranked results and find out, I can't wait, who is #1.